All right, sounds good. Well, Mr. Kennedy, you're here in Las Vegas, here at Freedom Fest. You're going to address the delegates here. Tell me something I'm sure a lot of them want to know as well, and you'll probably address in your speech. Why do you want to be president of the United States?
I made the decision to run because I looked at my country and it was going off the rails. And at that time, particularly both political parties seemed to have been captured by corporate interests. And my party had completely morphed. The Democrats, the party I was born and raised in, it had become a party of war, the party of Wall Street. It had lost touch with the American middle class. The issues that were plaguing our kids, the inability to purchase a house, the growing inflation rate, the addiction to war, the environmental issues, all of these issues, and then the division, this intense toxic polarization that is tearing our country apart, and that neither of the political parties has the capacity to solve because they're feeding on it. And the inflation, the national deficit, the debt that's gone up to $34 trillion now, the cost of servicing that debt is now greater than our military expenditures. And then finally, the chronic disease epidemic that nobody's doing anything about. 60% of our kids are debilitated by it. They have autoimmune disease, allergic disease, neurological disease, obesity. And nobody's asking even why this is happening. It's simply off the radar. And yet it's probably the single biggest issue in our country because it's absorbing 5 times our military budget, $4.3 trillion a year. And I felt like I'm in a unique position to fix those issues, and that nobody else was going to do it.
Certainly nobody else is talking about some of the things you're talking about. The deficit being one issue. You very rarely hear that on the campaign trail. In terms of your ability to break through all of that, you mentioned corporate interests controlling both parties. That's got to be hard to break through.
It is hard to break through. And I mean, the places where I have broken through, a lot of the podcasts, the conservative media sites have allowed me on to talk about the issues, and then alternative media. And with the people who view those media, I'm doing very well. I'm beating President Biden and President Trump among young people. I'm beating them among independents. I'm doing very well among Black and Hispanic voters. But the people who are locked into the traditional media and are not and aren't paying attention to kind of long form interviews, that's my challenge over the next 4 months to break through to that group.
Yeah, the 538 polling average I checked today has you at 9.1, Biden at 40.5, Trump at 42.3. You're going to be able to overcome that? The election's in 4 months.
Yeah, well, the 2 national polls that came out this week after the debate, the Pew poll has me at 15, and the Harris-Hex poll has me at 19. And then the U.S. News and World Report has me beating both President Trump and President Biden among younger Americans. So I think, my message is catching on.
What are you going to tell the delegates today in your speech? This is a very eclectic group. You have libertarians, you have economic conservatives, you have free-thinking people, which I think would probably be right up your alley. What are you going to tell them? How are you going to sell your candidacy here tonight?
I don't think I need to sell my candidacy to this group. I think this group is like the center of my wheelhouse. It's people who believe in constitutional freedoms. They want government to tell the truth to them. They want to end the polarization. They believe strongly in constitutional rights, and they saw me as a champion during COVID for standing up to some of the government policies and the government lies.
I have a theory about politics that it's like the soda aisle at the grocery store. Forgive me for being reductive in this. You've got Coke, you've got Pepsi, but you've got a ton of other things. And people often go to the soda aisle and say, I remember RC from when I was a kid. Maybe I'll get that. Maybe I'll get this orange soda, this grape soda. At the end of the day, they almost always leave with Coke or Pepsi in their cart. That's the way the system has evolved over the years. You're the RC of this race. How are you going to get them to put you in their cart?
I would say that I'm the Red Bull of this group. I'm the new thing that I think people have been looking for. So, and we're in a unique part of history right now where you have 70% to 80% of Americans saying they don't want a choice between President Biden and President Trump. People are tired of voting for the lesser of two evils. They want to vote for somebody who inspires them, somebody who offers them hope for a future. They want somebody who will end the division. A lot of people wanted to see the war ended, and then just common sense. Yeah, we don't want the Sinaloa drug cartel running our border. But my pledge from the beginning is I'm going to tell the truth to people, and everybody else is lying. You saw the debate the other day. It was just a string of lies from both candidates. And if there's an appetite for people hearing the truth, then I'll win in November. And if not, I'm just going to keep telling it.
It seems like there are some unique factors in this race. First of all, you have a name that I think everybody recognizes. Second of all, what you just said, there are people who don't like either candidate, don't want either candidate there. That really isn't necessarily the case. It usually is a choice of lesser of two evils, but the dislike for both candidates is never really as high as it is now. And we've just come out of the pandemic in which there was a great division that turned into a political division over the lockdowns and masks and vaccinations and all of that. Is that why you think you've got a chance this time around?
Yeah, I'm running against the two least popular candidates who've ever run for a major political party. So both of them would win the prize as the least popular candidate in history who's ever run for a major political party if the other guy wasn't in the race. And so I think it's a unique time. It's also a time when the parties themselves have less power than ever and less popularity. More and more Americans, in fact, the Gallup poll that came out last week showed that for the first time in history, there are more independents than either Democrats or Republicans. And it's huge. 51% of Americans now self-identify as independents versus 23% Democrats and 25% Republicans.
Certainly in Nevada, that's also true.
Yeah, so I think, and I do better among independents than either candidate. And so I think, and by the way, when the pollsters weight independents in their polls, they usually bring them down to about 20%. So it doesn't reflect the 50% that would then come to me. So I think that's one of the ways that a lot of the standard polling underestimates my support.
Do you think, I know today the Secretary of State of Nevada announced that your campaign has submitted a sufficient number of signatures. In fact, you got, I think, 3 times as many signatures to qualify for the ballot. They're now going through the process of verifying those signatures. There is a lawsuit, though, that Democrats have filed saying that you are not really an independent candidate because you appear on the ballot under the ballot name of some other parties, American Independent Party in California, for example. What do you think of that lawsuit? What do you make of that?
We're not worried about that lawsuit. The Democrats the DNC is $3 billion, and it has a candidate that cannot win an election. So its strategy has been to try to use the legal system to get all the other candidates off of the ballot. And it's not very democratic. When I grew up in a Democratic Party that was fighting to win the vote for Americans and fighting to make sure that as many Americans voted for the candidates they wanted as possible. And now we have a Democratic Party that's fueled by huge amounts of corporate money. Like I say, $3 billion. And they're spending $300 million, according to their own, Liz Smith, who's running the hit squad against me, says she has a budget of $300 million. And they're using that to do opposition research, and to challenge our ballot access and everything. Say, well, every state that has gone to court, we've won. And we're very confident, like you say, what we've been trying to do is to insulate ourselves by getting 3 times the number of signatures that we need. And we're very confident we're going to be on the ballot in every state.
A lot of independent candidates, I ask this, have a pretty standard answer, but I'm going to ask you the same question. If these poll numbers are what they seem to be now, one of the 2 most hated candidates is going to win, and you would play the role of a spoiler in this race, as opposed to a candidate who has a legitimate chance to win. How do you respond to that?
Here's what I say is that if I'm put in head-to-head races with either of these candidates, I win. In a head-to-head race, President Biden cannot beat President Trump, but I can. The definition of the word spoiler, if you look it up in the dictionary, is someone who cannot win, but is nevertheless disrupting the expectations of somebody who can. Since I could win the race, if President Biden withdrew, I'm not the spoiler. If I withdrew, President Biden still wouldn't win. In fact, he'd lose worse. And so, and I can beat President Trump. What I've said to President Biden is that, look, let's the 2 of us fund a poll in October, a national poll, 30,000 people, a 0 margin of error. And whoever of us is least likely to beat President Trump will withdraw from the race, and I'll sign that pledge.
I'm guessing he didn't sign the pledge.
He's not going to do it.
Last question, sir, and it's kind of a hard one. Let's say you did get elected, but you could only do one of the things that you want to do in office. It's not a fair question, I acknowledge, ahead of time, but you could only do one thing. What would that one thing be? What would your top priority be? If you could only get one.
I think to make government honest, because I think that would result in all the other things. It would result in us winding down the war machine, because the only way we keep these wars going is by lying to people. It would help us end the deficit, because the only way that we can run up a $34 trillion deficit is by lying. And a lot of the other, the polarization, all the other issues that I'm deeply concerned about, I think they all stem from this, just the pervasive dishonesty of government and the media allowing that to happen.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you very much for your time,
Yeah,
sir. I really
thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
Good luck on the trail.
Really enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, you
Thank
too.
you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you so much, really.